Всем привет, друзья! И вы на моем канале, ставьте лайкосики, и мы сейчас будем ждать Brawl Talk. Все, осталось 5 секунд.
We are back from our summer break and ready for the update, right, Danny?
That is correct, my human friend.
Что это такое?
What's that?
Жесть.
Meet Dannytron 3000, a genius robot I developed myself, capable of presenting any update.
Correct.
I see. Good job, Danny.
And welcome to Brawl Tolk. I'll be back.
Так, это Белль. Она сделала нового бравлера? А нет. Я пока ничего не понимаю, кто это. Это новый бравлер, да. Ну подожди. Типа, кто это? Окей, давайте.
Back to the Wild West, but not entirely.
We introduce you to the Robot Factory, the home of all those crazy robots you see in Star Park.
It's also a perfect link to our newest chromatic
Типа
brawler,
сезон
Sam.
связан с
He's
роботами,
the
это
second
понятно.
member of
Новый
Bell's trio
бравлер
and
сам,
literally her
ого,
partner in
ничего
crime.
себе.
He also has some personal beef with all the robots in Star Park.
His playstyle feels very unique to Brawl. When equipped with his knuckle busters, he does a stronger close-range attack that can hit multiple enemies at the same time. When he doesn't have them, his attacks are not as powerful,
Я
but
английский
they
не
are
сильно
faster.
понимаю, поэтому,
And while
ну
he
ладно,
has his
по пути
knuckle busters,
разберемся.
his super bar is always full, meaning he's the first brawler who already starts with his super available.
Activating his super with his knuckle busters on will throw them and will damage everything on their way. He also gets a temporary speed bump.
Так, это
Activating
Хромик,
the
да?
super again will
Он
then call
будет в
his
правом
knuckle
пасе.
busters back to his
14
arm
сезона,
and
это
damage
понятно.
everything on their way back.
While Sun doesn't have his weapon, he'll have to charge his super in the normal way, by hitting his attacks. Or he can collect his knuckle buster again.
Sam will get the Caesar Sam skin at the last tier of the
А это
Brawl
скин,
Pass.
да?
And the
Должен
first king
будет
of the Brawl
на
Pass is
седьмом
Desperado
уровне.
Folk.
А это скин на Поку, который был
Completing the
на
Calamity
обложке.
Gun will
Он
have
будет первым
Lawless
уровнем.
Lola as the
О,
power
это
lead skin
скинчики на
and
Лолу,
Crowbone for
на
gems.
Влога,
We'll
на
also be
Логу.
getting Moon Bunny's
На
Wig for the
Скуика.
Moon Festival in Asia, Stomp's Pen,
И на Пэм,
Makes Sense to
ого!
Promise,
У
and
Пэм уже
Beckham
3
Mortis,
скина
our
есть.
newest 299
Это
gem skin
Мортис.
with custom voiceover and visual effects. And
Что?
if you get him on
Ого.
release month, you get his spray, profile picture, and a whole set of his pins for free. Also, it will unlock 2 color variations in the shop for 49 gems each.
And lastly, Trick or Treat Leon, which will be available around
Это на
Halloween.
Леона
We'll have other
скин,
skins for Halloween, but they will
которого у
come in
меня
a
еще
different
нету.
update.
And speaking of skins, all the robots got finally remodeled. They are a lot more polished, shiny, and brawly. We'll be getting another awesome 3D animation feature pen and 8-bit, and to celebrate that, we'll be getting a new PvE mode.
In this mode, you must keep 8-bit alive by collecting coins across the map and protecting him from the waves of bots. If 8-bit is defeated, you lose the game. If you and 8-bit survive until the end, you win.
In this mode, 8-bit will be walking around and doing some work, so we'll be in a team of 4.
But also make sure you always have him in your sight.
You can swap brawlers in Power League. At the preparation screen, you can either request or receive a request to swap a brawler, and if everything looks great, you can accept it.
That could be a really good idea to secure a good brawler
Ого.
first, or if they are just better than you with that brawler.
We'll have a second brawler which will be released later in September.
Gus is a very weird
О,
kid
это
in
второй
his
бравлер?
PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
But besides his
девочка,
catchy
скорее
vibes,
всего, или
Gus is
мальчик, я
actually
не
a
помню.
support brawler with the ability to heal and protect alive.
For every attack Gus hits, he charges a new bar. Once this bar is full, the next attack you hit will drop a ghost in the map. If your allies touch this ghost, they will heal. You can drop multiple ghosts in
Так
the
это,
map.
скорее
With his
всего,
super, he's
девочка.
able to cast a shield either on his allies or on himself. To cast it on allies, you should aim and hit your shot. To use it on yourself, you just tap the super button as if you would be auto-aiming.
And great news, if you look forward to unlocking him, he will be super rare, which is quite easy to find in boxes.
Кто это, не понял.
Trophy reset is getting
Какая у него
longer.
редкость, не
It's
понял.
now every 8 weeks
Ладно,
in line
окей.
with the Brawl Pass seasons.
We are partnering with some awesome esport teams.
Так я
and
ничего
you'll be
толком
able
не
to
понимаю,
support them
давайте
too
включим
by getting
субтитры.
their profile picture or pins from the shop.
New challenges and quests with new sprays and profile pictures as
Давайте.
rewards.
The Robot Factory environment is also available in Showdown.
New
Что
gadgets
за
for Buzz
субтитры?
and Creep.
Ладно, лучше
Year's price reduction.
Все.
And a message.
How do you do, fellow kids?
О,
Wait, that's from the past.
Фрэнк.
Sorry, Frank. So, we're all aware that we have some players who are concerned about the future. What do you have for the community?
Well, for the last few months, we've focused on designing and building our high-level roadmap for the future. And this is the first time ever we are talking about our future plans with you, our players. Why are we doing this? We feel there's a disconnect between you and us, and we'd like to resolve it.
So let's talk about the next update.
To get this out of the way, yes, we are going to rework gears. We didn't plan to make changes to the system this year, but we understand your feelings and frustrations about it, and we share most of them. Consequently, we have decided to prioritize this and push back other changes. In fact, we're going to make some changes already in this update. We reduce the cost to craft gears and gear levels by about 50% in the coming update by reducing the amount of required scrap and tokens.
So, should we talk about October a little bit?
We're going to simplify the flow on how you acquire gears and decrease their cost. And at the same time, we're going to introduce additional, more specific gears, which won't be usable for all the brawlers.
And can we talk about what happens to existing gears?
We're pretty much hitting the reset button for gears and will reimburse all existing scrap, gear tokens, and already crafted gears to you. This will happen in coins, and coins will play a much bigger role in how to unlock gears in the future. This essentially allows you a full respec for gears once the October update arrived. Refunds will be based on the total amount of scrap and gear tokens you've collected since we've introduced them last year.
Cool, and there is more, right?
Why, Paula? Yes. We're also reworking the existing PvE weekend modes. We ultimately don't believe they are fun anymore, and we're going to replace them with a new, more dynamic PvE system, which will introduce new features including multiple stages, persistent power-ups, different environments, and new types of enemies and bosses. Almost like a place where we'll be able to tell a story in the future.
We also have plans beyond October.
That's right. The timeline becomes a bit more uncertain at this point. However, there are a few bigger topics we would like to tackle. And the first one is affecting the current progression system and its reliance on luck, in order to unlock brawlers. We would like you to have more say in which brawlers you unlock and when, as well as which brawlers you would like to upgrade. These changes have a huge impact on how brawlers played, and will give every player a clear goal in the game. We'd like to get these changes into your hands as fast as possible.
And there are more things the team is working on.
Yes, we would like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of mastery. Think clearer goals, rewards, you get it. Additional items are now current directly from within the... Roll this one out rather sooner than later and start the process of collecting data and get a sense of the
Подождите.
volume of reports.
Это
This
типа можно
isn't a
рисовать
complete
или
list
что?
of
Я не
everything
понял
we'll do,
просто.
but these are the topics
Ладно,
currently
потом
taking the
разберусь
majority
уже.
of our focus. You can learn more about
Узнаю
upcoming
более
releases as
детальный
visual
перевод, и
here in
тогда уже
Brawl
все
Tolk.
узнаю, в принципе.
And with this, thanks for watching,
А,
like
ну
and
скины
subscribe,
тут,
and see you
это
in
понятно.
October.
And
Научится.
giveaways. Yes, the Brawl Stars creators will be giving away Moon Bunny Squeak. So search for hashtag Bunny Squeak giveaway here on YouTube or any social media and read the rules to participate in the giveaway hosted by the Brawl content creators.
And this isn't a list. What's wrong with me? I did it perfectly before. I remember.
And if everything looks great for you, you can... This is supernatural.
That's right. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm better than Danny at everything.
R2, D2 sounds. Should I do it?
Ладно, все, всем пока, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Всем пока.